అనిపిస్తుంది. అంటే ఏదో పెద్ద ప్రపంచ సెమినార్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది. చేసుకోవచ్చు.
To have you here, sir. Your address.
శంకర్ గారు, మురళీ మనోహర్ గారు, కుల్కర్ణి గారు, and esteemed participants of the program. I think since morning 9 o'clock it's going on. IADH has kept you very busy for so many hours. Must be really tired. I hope you must have, since we just have lunch, I think this session topic is just Sharad has told just now that it is about question of equity and then fee regulation and then private schools. It's like that. Anyway, I'll be speaking generally first in general about overall education and then little bit about these private schools and then about some aspects of the fee and fee regulation, whatever it is. And then because we have time in the panel discussions also, so we can respond at that time. Beginning, what we should try to understand is, I know all of us want our children to be, those who are married, our children to be educated well. Who does not want his child to be educated well? That is the desire of all. So all those who are having families and children, that's the maximum number all over India, anywhere in the world. They want their children to lead a good life. They want them to be well educated, lead a dignified life. That's what the desire. And for that, they expect the school should do whatever is required to nurture them well, so that they enable them to go for the higher studies and they come out in the way that is expected by the parents. That is what the desire of everyone. I think in that context, let us see what was historically where we stand and what was the journey in general. Some misconceptions, I think, I feel there are certain misconceptions, though they may not be directly connected to the present Telangana private schools and fee aspect. Passing reference I would like to make about them. One is, I think some of you must have studied Dharmapal's book, Beautiful Tree. Beautiful Tree, Dharmapal book, some of you must have seen that. See, one general conception is that in India, as far as education was concerned, it was not accessible to all. It was only accessible to one particular community, and many were denied access to education. That is what has been told to us in the British education system which we went through. Until this book came out, written by Dharmapal, I also did not know it was like that. The sources of information, the research that is done by Dharmapal, he has taken information from British archives. It is very authentic. It's not impressionistic. It is very authentic. Britishers themselves have done a survey in their presidencies. Madras Presidency, British Bombay Presidency, they have done a survey about the status of education in schools in these presidencies. That was the 18th century. Done well. They have purchased more than 10 acres of land in the village. All turnaround, all that has happened, how it has happened? Only because of good education. They did not have their own land also. For putting land also, they have put that hut in the government land. Now they have their own land and all. Education is the reason. And that credit goes to Upendra sir and then government schools and all that. That is the story background. The fact, empirical aspect I am telling you. This is what it is. And what is the present status? Present status is government schools admissions by and large are poor. They are all going to more private schools. Overall, if you take 50% of the students are in government schools, average 50% are in private schools. By and not exactly, by and large, they are like that overall. But however, the strength in government schools has fallen very, I think, steep. Then the other context is how long you can go on, can you go on accumulating this money, 15%, like that you can. No, you cannot cannot go on accumulating and keep that money like make it a work like that. There is also income tax rule. You can keep that money for only 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, exact years I do not know, but there is a rule. You cannot keep that money for a long time. Again, you have to use it. Then again, there will be income tax, everything will be charged to them. So they can't keep the surplus also for long time. They have to use it for the school. This is in general, broadly, these are all the rules as well. Now, different stakeholders are there as far as the schools are concerned. You have different stakeholders. Say, who are the stakeholders? Most important, parents. Then the management. Then the government. These are the main stakeholders. Okay? Now, all the stakeholders will be involved as far as the fee regulation is concerned. Everybody will be at just nutshell. I will tell. The time I have already exceeded my time. Now, to tell you in nutshell, one problem is when students, when parents join their kid in the school, they would like they want a child to be here 4 years. You increase the fees to such an extent, 20%, 30%, and something you increase. And when the parent joins, say it was about 20,000 or 25,000 or whatever it is, within 3 years it becomes 1 lakh. Parent may not be in a position to afford that. When he joined, it was okay, but after 3 years, 1 lakh, he cannot afford it. That is the predicament for the parents. So parents want a clear idea. If I put my child here, can I put my child for continuously up to 10th class or so? Is it possible? Can I afford? You should have a clear idea. In between, if the child has to come out of school, it will be miserable for the child.